everyone. When A is the integer and B is the decimal part of an irrational number, square root of 11 plus square root of 72, we're going to find the value of this expression. All right, so let's first work on this. We have these double radicals here. So basically, you could actually just put this in the calculator and you get 4 point something, something, something. But we're going to have to find the B part. So let's rewrite this and use this form here. Our goal is to get rid of the double radicals. All right, so basically, if I use this form, what I'm looking at is the fact that the square root of A plus B squared equals A plus B. So this is my goal, to get this to look like that. So I need a 2AB. So if I look at the square root of 72 and I factor it with 4 times 18, I can pull out the 4. So square root of 4 is 2. I'm going to get square root of 18, which is 9 times 2. Now, it's also 6 times 3, but we want to use 9 times 2 because now I can write my radical for 11 as 9 plus 2 and then plus square root of 2 times square root of 9 times square root of 2. So that means my A is square root of 9 and my B is square root of 2. So therefore I can write this as square root of 9 squared plus 2 square root of 9 times square root of 2 plus square root of 2 squared. Now it looks just like this side right here. So now I can condense it and write it as the square root of your A, which is square root of 9, plus your B, which is square root of 2 squared. This is going to give you square root of 9 plus square root of 2. Now this is going to give you 3 plus square root of 2. Now, therefore, when you put this in the calculator, you get 4 point something, 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 which we already knew if you put this in the calculator. So, but now what we can do is just find our B by letting B equal 3 point square root of 2 minus 4. You subtract this 4 back out to get this part. So B is going to actually equal square root of 2 minus 1. All right. Now, looking at our expression that we have here, we need to know what B plus 1 is. So B plus 1 is going to equal square root of 2. And we also need to know what B squared plus 2B is. So basically, if you do B squared plus 2B, we're going to get B squared plus 2B, and that's going to equal square root of 2 minus 1 squared plus 2B. 2 times square root of 2 minus 1. All right, and we simplify this, and then all we have to do is use substitution. All right, so we have B equals square root of 2 minus 1, or B plus 1 equals square root of 2. Now for this piece, we're going to get 2, let me write it again, square root of 2 minus 1 squared plus 2 times square root of 2 minus 1. And that's going to be our B squared plus 2B. This simplifies to 2 minus 2 square root of 2 plus 1 plus square root of 2. Let's see, 2 square root of 2 minus 2. Now, this looks like these will cancel out, so we're just left this equals 1. So this whole thing just equals 1. So using substitution, we're going to get the square root of B plus 1. Now, B plus 1 is square root of 2. Minus square root of B squared plus 2b. So that's square root of 1. All right, and then let's make this bigger. And then in the denominator, it's the same thing, but it's going to be square root of 2 plus 1. And I'm going to take the square root of this off. Square root of 1 is just 1. All right, so to simplify this, we're going to rationalize the denominator and use our difference of squares here. So I'm going to multiply my denominator by square root of 2 minus 1. That means I also have to multiply my numerator by square root of 2 minus 1. So this is going to give me a square root. The denominator is just going to be a squared minus b squared. So that's just going to be 2 minus 1. The numerator is this form right here. So that's just going to be 2 minus 2 square root of 2 plus 1. Now this equals 1. So now we have the square root of 2 plus 1 is 3 minus 2 square root of 2. All right, and then again, this is just going to equal square root of 2 minus 1. And that's if you go from the same procedure that we did before. When you wrote this, if you want to do that, I can do this real quick for you to show that these equal. So we have 3 minus 2 square root of 2. Let's do that. So we had square root of 3 minus 2 square root of 2. So again, the same procedure. We already have our 2ab. So we're going to write this as square root of 2 plus 1 minus 2 square root of 2 times square root of 1. So that can be written as square root of 2 squared minus 2 square root of 2 square root of 1 plus 1 squared. All right, and then when you simplify it, we're going to write this as square root of 2 minus, or plus, 1. Minus, We're looking at this formula here. So minus 1 and then squared. So that gets rid of the radical sign here, and we get square root of 2 minus 1. All right. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.